Game 5 of the NBA Finals. Pacers and Thunder. Who will go up 3-2? Remains to be seen. But Mark Zinno and I have count them, two player props for you. Also, making his return to the mound tonight, Shohei Ohtani, just for an inning or perhaps two. But we've got a best bet on Dodgers Padres coming up as well. We return, much like Ohtani making his return to the mound. We return from the weekend. Hope everyone had a happy Father's Day. Let's get into Game 5 now of the NBA Finals. Mark, Oklahoma City giving Indiana perhaps a taste of its own medicine by rallying late in Game 4 to even the series up. We're looking at a couple role players, you and I, for the Thunder. You are up first with Alex Caruso, who had a big Game 4. He was one of the guys who did help SGA out. I believe finished with 20 points. You think he can get to at least 11 tonight?
Yeah, he's had 20 points in both of their wins. He had 11 in Game 1, a game obviously that the Thunder should have won. And if you do all the math here, guys, all the numbers, with the exception of Game 3 when the Thunder never really, looked like they were going to win that game. So Games 1, 2, and 4, the guy who's had at least 8 attempts in those games, he has made at least 4 free throws in those games, and he's shooting 50% from the field, from 3 rather, 50% from 3 throughout the entire series. The opportunities are there for Caruso, and this is a number that's very reachable for him. And not only that, he's played at least 27 minutes in all 4 games. So if he's on the court and he's out there working, shot volume is going to be there for him. They got to fall again. But also for a guy who's had at least 4 free throws in games 1, 2, and 4, that'll be another big part for him to get over this number here. So we shouldn't, knock on wood, shouldn't have too much trouble getting over this number here. We look at the role players for the home team in the playoffs. Caruso certainly is one of those, and we'll back him here to get over 10.5.
All right. Alex Caruso over 10.5 points. You talk about role players for the Thunder. I said we would have 2 of them we'd be spotlighting in the double play here for the show. I will be talking about Chet Holmgren over 24.5 points plus rebounds. Guys, this is a number that he went over in each of the last 2 games. He had 30 combined points and rebounds and then 29 combined points and rebounds. Look, I wouldn't bet him over his number of bench press attempts, wouldn't bet him over the amount of weight he can do on the bench press. But if Oklahoma City is to have a big game offensively, like I think they can tonight, Holmgren's going to be a big part of it. We've seen it throughout this playoff run that Indiana's been on. Opposing big men have they're collective. Remember Karl Anthony Towns in the Eastern Conference Finals? We bet him numerous occasions to go over his points and rebounds prop. Holmgren, again, he's at 29 and 30 the last 2. We just need him to get to 25 today. So that is my half of the double play. Chet Holmgren over 24.5 points plus rebounds. Comment down below and let us know your favorite play for Game 5. How are you betting this very important Game 5 between
Chet Holmgren's not a role player.
Thunder?
He's a starter.
Well, he's a supporting cast. He's part of the
support. Not a role player. He's a starter.
He plays a role.
They all play a role, but he's not a role player.
I think he's a supporting cast. He's not the main. He's not the lead.
Okay,
not the lead.
But that's not a role player though.
Okay, we're going to be very okay.
Well, I just would like to be accurate for the audience sake.
Oh, okay. Well, call him whatever you will. Call him skin and bones. I think he gets over 24.5 points and rebounds.
Call him tall.
All right. What, you don't like that call?
No, call him tall.
Oh, I thought you said bad call. I was like, wow.
Call him tall.
No, you didn't like as a role player. Now you're just saying it was a bad call. I was aghast there for a minute. We're going to talk Major League Baseball here in just a little bit. Reluctantly. I know that you had a tough Sunday. You will turn it around, sir. I promise you. You will. We all do. I went 11-5 at the case in point. Okay, I'll talk about it. I went 11-5 in Major League Baseball. Then I lost 6 in a row, and now I'm 5-1 my last 6. The the ebbs and flows. I wish I wasn't so streaky like that, but that's what happens. You had an 0-2 Sunday. I think you bounced back. You're still 4-4 your last 8 plays overall as I stare at WagerTalk at wt.buzz/MZ.
I'm shutting that website down. Do not go there.
I don't know. Do you have that capability?
I don't know.
Well, on wt.buzz/MZ currently, there is a special offer. Also available at wt.buzz/BP.
Go there.
You can get 30 days of plays for just
Don't waste your money on me.
For the price of 14. So 30 days of plays, but you only have to pay $6.63 per day. This is $100, over an $100 savings, guys. I will point out we took a push yesterday in soccer, our first Club World Cup play. Nevertheless, 27-14-1 all sports run. That includes 9-1 in the NBA playoffs. We do have a 4% best bet on Game 5 tonight. This is my favorite thing. Like it even more than that Holmgren prop. So head on over right now, pick up that special offer as we look to keep rolling as the NBA Finals as the season winds down. Major League Baseball, obviously, we're right in the thick of things, so to speak.
Obviously, we're getting murdered is the better way to say it.
We're getting murdered.
Yes, in Major League Baseball.
Oh, well, I think this is one that the people can take to the bank. Dodgers team total over 4.5. Ohtani making his return to the mound. It will only be for an inning, perhaps 2, according to reports. Nevertheless, on the Power 5, I'll say this. Power 5, if you watch that, I talked about laying the half run in the first 5 with the Dodgers. Only minus 110 to do so. I think that's a pretty good price on a team as good as the Dodgers. But here, we're going to take the Ohtani variance out of the equation, guys. And we're going to look at an offense that is among the very best in baseball and is number 1 at home. The Dodgers average over 6 runs per game at home, by far the most of any team at home. And they're facing Dylan Cease, who ceases to be good away from home. Dylan Cease at home, an ERA of 3. On the road, an ERA approaching 6, nearly double. So I think the Dodgers, much as they did last night, can get to 5 runs. I said they would get to 5 runs on Sunday Night Baseball against the Giants. You caught the Power 5 yesterday, and I think they do it again. Now, Zinno, I know you kind of like the Nerfy in this game, even if that does cash. Still have 8 innings. Well, maybe only 7 for the Dodgers, depending if they're winning or not. But is there anything you would like to add here?
It would make a ton of sense, since I like the Nerfy, for you guys to bet the Yerfy. That would make a ton of sense. If I say Nerfy, you say Yerfy. If I say over, you say under. If I say team A, you say team B.
I say potato.
Baseball shit is miserable. Miserable.
You'll turn it around. Like I said, I lost 6 in a row at one point. It was actually exactly 1 week ago I could say that. And then I went 5 and 1 by next 6. Turnarounds are inevitable. You're a smart man, Mark Zinno.
I wish I could agree with you. Not when it comes to betting on baseball, I'm not.
I think you are. Again, special offer. Head on over to wt.buzz/pp because apparently wt.buzz/MZ is under maintenance.
Yes.
According to the MZ.
Error. 404 error, whatever they put up there.
According to the MZ of wt.buzz/MZ. So there you have it. All right. An abridged edition.
If you like a basketball play, I put one up. That's about it. That's about all I can offer.
Okay. That's all. Just going to go with that's all I'm got. I'm again, premium plays today. If you're a client, it's just going to be the basketball game today. I should have an early FIFA World Cup play for Tuesday. I should post that by this afternoon, I think is the plan. I've got one circled for Tuesday as we look to get our first win there after taking a tough push. That Porto goalkeeper, man, he was on point. So that's why it ended up 0-0. All right, an abridged edition of the Morning Wager. Please, if you have not already smashed that like button, do so now. Also, remember to click subscribe. It does keep this content free, after all. And comment down below with your favorite plays for Monday. We always enjoy seeing those. For Mark Zinno, I am Bryan Power. Yes. And we will see you again tomorrow. Until next time, let's catch up.
In the highs and wicked, parlays never lie. Sloppy